And we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. Now on first down, it's Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. That one a first down pickup of 8. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. A gain there of 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here, first quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Purdy. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Bridgewater. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Bridgewater completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. Stop short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw is Bridgewater. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from a yard out. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Purdy. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnes. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy off the play fake. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the 1st.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Back to throw, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go here, Teddy Bridgewater and company marches back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number 1.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big...
Now the Niners get there and bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. A crossover out of bounds right at the 25. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. McCaffrey running up the middle. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues.
The Niners on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he's got it. And he's brought down. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. has a pickup of 14.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in...
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Niners have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Bridgewater. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
think. What do you mean by that, Brooklyn?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Bridgewater on first down. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 2nd down and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater goes right back to Smith again. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And that flag's on Myles Garrett, and we know he's got a nose for getting after the quarterback, but that time, even though he's going to protest it a little bit, he's a step late, and they hit him with the penalty.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And his pass incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Gay's kick is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before break. Purdy. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Bridgewater's throw pulled in by Kittle.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is going to depend on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Bridgewater. This is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
43 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Myles Garrett now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle struggled like this in a game, is he said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Poyer.
And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about it.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Purdy now to throw.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Now Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
From the 6.
Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. Got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From the 6. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Indianapolis offense ready to go again.
And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Bridgewater. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Looking to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
A nice little juke, and he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Purdy from the gun.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Grover Stewart, his 2nd sack of the night.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Indy set to go on offense once more. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Bridgewater.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Gardner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Purdy's throwing to the hands of Pitts here.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Niners are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Point after monster right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Judy. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air again with Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Bridgewater now. This will be caught. Judy. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Quick slant here to Smith. Touchdown! Traquan Smith, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Certainly, those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 124 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground, McCaffrey again. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. To throw, Bridgewater. Able to find Judy. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.